The following is an audio interview between law enforcement and those who witnessed the tragic incident at the 2021 Waukesha Christmas Parade when Darrell E. Brooks drove his mother's red Ford Escape through the parade. 6 people lost their lives that day, more than 70 sustained injuries, and the numbers of those emotionally traumatized is beyond the hundreds. While most of the descriptions contained in this video are not graphic in nature, some may find this audio difficult to listen to. Viewer discretion is advised.
A number of people that were marching in the parade. Okay. And also, we were bystanders right in front of all the chocolate.
And just to confirm your address, it's 3. And what's your name, sir? I'm sorry.
Richard?
You said you're at the parade, right?
Yes.
Where were you guys standing or
We're
watching
standing
from?
right in front of Aloe Chocolate on the north side of Main Street. You can have a seat if you want.
Really?
By the chocolate store?
Yes.
I was witness and she was talking, you looked at the guy.
And then when did you first kind of see all these events that unfolded? What did you see?
So Waukesha South band was going past. I yelled at my son, "Hey David!" He was right near us, and then someone said my niece was ahead of him, and I looked that way and tried to see her, and then looked back and I saw out of the corner of my eye the SUV go by on the south side of the street, and it went past Avalon and hit that. It looked like it hit the planter that's like right on the corner, south. I guess that would be southeast corner of I think it's Gaspar and Main Street, and so I deflect up and then continue down the road.
Okay. And how far away from the vehicle were you when it drove by you?
Probably about 35 feet, just right across the street.
And do you remember what kind of car that was?
A red SUV.
Do you know what type of SUV?
Well, it's been kind of published as a Ford Explorer Escape.
When it passed you, did you see how many people are in the vehicle?
Did not.
Okay.
And I couldn't see if the window was open or not. It was just so fast. On footage they're showing on the news right now, it does show. It looks like the passenger side window is open.
Okay. But you didn't see that personally?
Personally, I didn't. I just saw it go past.
You were on the south side of the street, right?
North
side. Okay, so the passenger side would have passed you? Okay.
And it was it was driving down the south side of the road.
Okay, so it was like across.
Yes.
Okay. So in the opposite lane, it was traveling in the opposite lane of traffic.
Correct.
Ran away from you, even though. Okay.
Yeah.
And you couldn't see if there was a passenger or.
I couldn't.
Okay.
No
problem.
We do know people that were farther up the street that I can give you the names of. One of our guys, Noel from church, he says that he saw a passenger in the car when they went past him, and he was starting to chase the SUV on foot, but of course it was going too fast.
Okay. Once we're done with this, I'll get all that information because that sounds like that's something that we're going to want to follow up on. Do you know, would you estimate about how fast it was going when it passed you?
Man, it looked like it was going 35 miles an hour, 30 to 35 maybe. And then it got hung up on that, I think on that planter, the big concrete thing. That's what I'm assuming it hit. And then from that point I couldn't, because I was more focused on the band members that were down, because they're my son's bandmates. So.
And again, I'm very sorry for what you and your family are going through right now. So I really do appreciate you sitting down and willing to talk to us about this right now, knowing of everything that's going on.
No, I get it. And I was able to go for it. It was really neat to see the response by the people around, though, because, I got out there as soon as I could to try to help them. Training first aid, CPR, but there were already 3 or 4 people at every one of the kids that was down, so it was really cool to see.
So obviously, we found a car matching the description down the street from you.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that car before?
No, I can't say that I have.
Do you know who lives at that house?
I do know the landlord.
Okay.
I'm close with him. I can give you his information to call.
Yeah, what's his name? But other than knowing the property owner, you really don't affiliate with anyone that was in that?
No, they're all students at Carroll College. At least typically on the bottom there's I think 3 guys that live there, and then there's a family that lives above.
Okay.
That we kind of know some of the people that live there, but not a lot. They're new as of earlier this fall.
Okay.
Or summer, maybe late summer.
Did you see prior to like the police response and everything? So let me back up. So after you saw the car driving on Main Street, what did you do? Did you come back here or did you go to the hospital?
We did not. I saw my son, made sure he was okay. Went in to offer aid if I could. There were plenty of people there, and then the police presence started to say, "Get out," you know, and I was kind of stuck in the middle because the band members were sheltering in the apartment that's just east of, on the north side of the street, just east of Aloe Chocolate there.
Okay.
And then we were in Aloe Chocolate for a little while and trying to comfort some people. We came into the space between those 2 buildings, the green space, and then we're there for a little while, and then finally decided to walk back here.
Okay.
And just went to Gasper, and then all the way, then down to South Street, and then over to Clinton and home through the library.
Okay. So when you got home here, what did you see? Was there a lot of police activity?
Yes.
There? Okay.
There's a lot of police activity up and down the street. The guys questioned us right here. We just said we're going to this house. You know, this is where we live, and that's the extent of. And I talked to the guy out here a couple times. Carl said that the guys in the downstairs keep that downstairs door open in the house over here, and he was concerned that maybe someone got into the basement and was hiding. I also said that our cellar door back here is unsecured, except for the door inside the house, and that's secured with a bar across it. So that would be a hiding spot as well. But that's the extent of really, other than some light talking every once in a while, that's the extent of the police contact we've had.
Okay. So you got here kind of after the fact, so you didn't see anyone like near the vehicle or running from the vehicle or anything?
No. When we got here, we didn't even know. I figured it was down the road here, but I didn't know that it was right here until we saw a clip on the news showing the guys in the driveway, and I know we recognized the house in the garage.
Okay.
Behind
And I
it.
heard, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I turned around to see what the heck is going on, and all of a sudden you're watching this car come blaring past, and his window was down.
I think that's all the questions I have for you.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you can think
There was
that might
damage to the front
be important for me to know?
No, it just all happened so fast, and
Um,
you know, it's just a really unfortunate deal.
and
Okay, well, like I said, I really do appreciate you sitting down and talking to me with everything going on.
it was red.
You know, house full of people. It definitely helps.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, anytime. James
Not
here.
Let me just get your name real quick, James, just in case they need it.
Sure.
Kind of was
It's James, Jaymz.
but I don't know if
And I know you were present for most of my conversation
Yeah.
with Richard. Is there anything else that you
like a thick.
saw that maybe he didn't?
I don't know.
I know, as soon as he veered, I was running to try to get an angle. I'm a concealed carry guy, and not that he was accelerating away from me.
Okay.
So 35 plus miles per hour, once I realized he was out of shot, I just turned and started doing a first aid for the first kid I saw above his feet had been ran over, so we were stabilizing him, so getting him warm, yeah, and then just making sure once the police came that the people were in the buildings, and then I stayed out there with the kid until the paramedics arrived, and then I just started finding lonely people and escorting them to safety or the shelter spot or whatever, so.
Maybe that's kind of what I saw.
Well, I think that's all I have for you guys.
Yeah,
So, again, thank you.
yeah.
All right, so my name's David Schrader. I'm a detective with Waukesha County Sheriff. Obviously, we're investigating what happened, and you're fine. Obviously, we're here investigating what happened up at the parade. So we'll just go and can I just get your name first? Your first name?
My name is Charlotte.
Okay, and then ma'am, your name?
Elsie, E-O-S-I-E.
Okay, so just very briefly, you said you were a witness, so you were in the parade?
I was in the Waukesha South Marching Band.
Okay, so you're in the Waukesha South Marching
I was
Band.
in the parade.
You were in the parade as well?
Mhm.
Okay, what part were you in?
I was in the dance track team, we were down, I don't know the name of the apartment building, but it's the
There's a lot of police
brown one.
up and down the street.
Um,
The guys questioned us right here, they were going to this house.
the one by Veterans Park.
Okay.
Okay, the big, new, tall one.
Okay, by Veterans
Against
Park?
the river.
Okay.
Do you remember what that,
Carl said that.
We were right there.
okay. Yeah, so we were, oh, is that where we were
Yeah,
headed?
that's where I put the girls.
Is there,
Okay.
what's the address there?
So that is the
Or-
tattoo parlor, that's right there. What is
Okay.
the tattoo parlor? What is the name of that tattoo parlor?
Waukesha Tattoo Company.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where we, the three of us were in the parade, in the dance.
Okay.
Okay.
And,
I was second one in, and she was to my right.
okay.
I heard, well, what do you want to know?
Keep going.
Okay.
You're good.
So I heard, oh no, oh no, oh no, and I thought it was because right at that time we had big wind come up, and I'm like thinking, but then I heard, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, and I turned around to see what the heck is going on, and all of a sudden I'm hearing and watching this car come blaring past, and his window was down. It
Okay.
was a man.
Driver's side window?
The driver's side window was down. There was damage to the front left bumper headlight area.
Okay.
And I'm trying to remember if he had a hat
Do you
on.
remember what kind of car it was?
It was red SUV.
Okay.
Not a minivan. It was an SUV.
Okay.
The gentleman kind of was up, kind of closer to the steering wheel, but I don't know if
Do you know race of this individual?
it was a not white.
Okay.
It was definitely darker. I don't know if he had like a hat on, or if it was. It almost seemed like he had like a cream hat on or something.
Okay.
I don't know, but it was definitely like a thicker hair.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, and you say not white.
Correct. So not Hispanic.
Okay.
Probably black, because it seemed like, okay, let me just think.
12 miles per hour. Once I realized he was out of shot, I just turned and started doing first speed.
Leaning forward, kind of looking like that.
Speed had been ran over, so we're stabilizing him, so getting him more. Yeah.
Definitely
making
black.
Sure when
Okay.
the police
Okay,
came that
and
people were in the buildings, and then I stayed.
yeah, but not a clean look, you know,
Okay.
not very muddled. I don't know how to describe that.
Okay.
Not
Any
sharp
like facial
features.
hair or anything that
Maybe that's kind of what I saw.
Okay.
Was a scruffy. It definitely was not a clean looking
Okay.
face. Okay, not like, you know, like a well put together person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was not that.
Okay.
Definitely not that.
Okay. And how fast do you think he's coming through?
Oh my gosh. I'm not sure how to tell you. I can say it was going this fast.
Okay.
Like whatever that is.
Okay.
You know, being what from me to the wall. That's how far away he was.
Okay. And it went by quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Did you see anybody else in the vehicle?
I did not see past the driver.
Okay. How about you? Did you see the vehicle from where you were?
Uh, I saw the vehicle. I have no idea who was in it. It was more like kind of like a red blur of
Okay.
it, and I saw people getting hit and stuff like that, but
Okay.
I didn't see anything.
And you weren't hit yourself?
I
You
was
weren't hit?
not hit.
Was anybody
No.
here hit?
No.
Okay.
You were super close, and you pulled a.
Pulled a girl out of the way.
Okay. Thank you for doing that. So, who lives here?
She lives here.
You live
but
here?
right after that, I heard the gunshot.
Okay.
And then, after it passed us, I heard the gunshot. And then right at the tattoo parlor, and someone was
Okay.
coming through in front of me, so I
Okay.
thought that was a car right there. And then we took the girls over and we pulled the dancers off and sheltered them.
Okay. Did anybody else hear the gunshots?
I did.
You did? Okay. Can I just get your name, quick?
Shanda,
C-H?
C-H-A-N-D-A.
Okay.
Our band director was actually walking backwards at that time and saw it come through.
Okay. Are they here?
No.
But we can get you their information if we need to.
Yeah, could I get their information and a phone number? And then just separately here, how many gunshots did you hear?
I only heard 2.
2? Okay. How about you? 2?
Oh, it might have been pop-up.
Yeah, I didn't
I
identify it as
Did you
that
hear any gunshots?
when
I heard
but
people
everyone-
talking about,
Okay.
oh my gosh, there's gunshots, but I personally did not.
I
Okay.
couldn't tell, it might have been two with an X. I don't know, it was like that.
And then just with you living here, so we found a vehicle matching that description very close to here, just to the south. Obviously, the large presence of police here probably gave that away.
Yes.
Do you know anything about the house? Do you know where they are with that vehicle? Like where the police are out with it?
What do you mean? Like,
Like, do you know which house?
yes,
where
I
the vehicle
know
was found?
it is,
Okay.
I know where the vehicle is.
Okay. Have you ever seen that vehicle there before?
There are so many vehicles over there.
Do you know anything about the people that live there?
Yeah, they're college students on the bottom, and a Hispanic family on the top,
Okay.
with a mom and a dad and a special needs son. His name is, and they have an older brother
Okay.
lives there, and then I think there's an uncle that lives upstairs. And then
Okay.
below, there's a number of college students.
Okay. To your knowledge, does anybody that lived there match the description that you saw tonight? No?
No.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
And I see there's a lot of cars over there, and you were
Yeah.
thinking about it, and I interrupted you. But do you know if you've ever seen that vehicle or a vehicle like that over there before?
I have not.
Okay.
Nothing is coming to my mind that, I mean, I don't recall ever seeing I think there's a red minivan, but I don't even know if there's a red minivan. Because I can't confidently say that I have seen
Okay.
a vehicle
And
like
that's
that
fine.
over there.
That's fine. Is there anything else relevant to our investigation that we didn't discuss that you think we should know? And that goes to you too. Is there anything that you didn't tell me about that you think would be relevant to what's going on?
Not that I can think of, I was mostly focused on getting my classmates out of the
I
way.
completely understand.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, I'm going to turn this off here.
Okay, sir. So, my name's Aaron Hoppy. I'm a detective with the Sheriff's Department. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you I'm sorry for everything that's been going on here tonight. So I'm going to get your information first, and we'll go into what family member, who you're looking for, okay?
Sure.
So what's your name, sir?
Bert.
All right. So, what family member are you looking for?
My wife's little sister.
Your wife's sister?
Yeah.
Okay, what's her name? Do you know where she is? I mean, has anyone told you yet, or are you still looking for her?
She went to the patient room with her mother, and
Okay.
that's all we've heard so
So
far.
you know she's here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
all right.
me, her father, and then her aunt and uncle were in there.
Okay.
They told us to come up here.
All right, perfect. Okay. So I guess obviously there's been so much. I'm at home. We get the call. I mean, I want to hear firsthand what you saw, what was going on. So you guys were you at the parade yourself?
Yeah. So me, my wife, and my son were at the parade, and all of a sudden I saw it looked like a 2011, 2012 red Ford Escape, just kind of barreled through, pretty much right in front of me where my kid was, and I grabbed him at first. I was looking at him. I didn't see that it went all the way down, and I'm hearing later that it hit people and there were people shooting. I did hear a singular gunfire. As soon as I heard it, I scooped up my wife and my son. Didn't even grab our stuff, and we just ran back to the car. I wanted to make sure that they were safe first.
Okay. So I guess let me ask you, what's your wife's name?
He's 4.
Okay. All right. And you said it was a 2011, 2012?
Yeah, 2011, 2012 red Ford Escape.
All right. So where were you guys watching the parade? Where were
We
you?
were on the curb. We were right in front of where the condominium apartments are. We were right in front of where like the balconies are, where people can come out and watch. We were about half a block down from
the main, from, I think it's Main Street and East Avenue.
Okay.
Where that intersection is, where it goes into Frank Park. We're about a block, or about a half block away from there. They were sitting right on the edge. I believe that's where he came from and where he barreled in.
All right. So just so I'm aware, I'm going to go ahead and pull up a map here, okay?
Sure.
That way we know exactly where we're talking.
Right.
You said it's Main and East. So obviously, that's Main and Barstow right there.
Yeah, so...
You're further down a little bit.
Yeah, so
right?
we're actually... Is that Barstow? Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, so we're... So these clock tower apartments, we're right... Yeah, so we're on Main and pretty much right where this bus stop symbol is where we were.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Screenshot of that. And was just you, your wife, and your son in that area?
Yeah.
Okay.
That we knew. There were other people around us too.
Okay. And what direction did you see the car coming on Main Street?
From towards like Jimmy's Grotto.
Okay.
Yeah, and I believe it came from this way because I did see it. I looked over just in time to kind of see it turn this way.
Okay, so it turned from.
Yeah.
So it turned in off of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe I saw it turn that way. Okay. It was too quick for me to accurately judge, but.
Did you hear it rev? Did you hear the engine rev? And
all I heard was them honking the horn, and I saw how fast it was going.
So they were honking the horn?
They were honking the horn.
Did it have tinted windows? Did it have clear windows?
Back windows were tinted.
Did you see, so they actually passed you, that would have been the passenger side, right?
Yep.
Did you see anybody inside the vehicle? Could you tell if there were multiple people, one person?
There were at least two people.
So there was a driver and a front passenger?
There was a driver and a front passenger. I couldn't tell from the back because the back windows were tinted and they were closed.
Were you able to tell anything about the passenger or the driver at all?
I didn't see anything. I've been on social media. I did see it was looked to be a slim, slender, white male, probably about mid-20s, 30s.
Okay.
A little bit of facial hair, glasses on. It was a blurry picture of him. They posted it on social media already.
All right, but you didn't see it when you
No, not personally, no.
All right, I'm sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
So then, so they kind of come past you pretty quick from turning, right?
Yeah.
All right. What do you see? I mean, are they intentionally like driving? Are they on the street? Are they on the sidewalk?
They're on the street. They're almost on the curb of the sidewalk. I mean, where candy was being thrown is where they ran over.
Did you see anybody be struck by the vehicle?
Not personally, no.
When did you hear the gunshot?
About half a minute after I saw the car pass. It was faint, and I only heard one. But as soon as I knew what it was right away, then I grabbed my wife and my kid, and I just ran. And that's when a crowd of people were starting to run too, because I saw them starting to come towards us, and I heard the faint one, and then started to run myself.
And then after you guys, after you left, what did you end up doing? I mean, did you guys go home?
I put my wife and kid in the car and went to go see if Sasha was okay, because I knew she was in the band. And that's when I found out that she got nicked by the car. She didn't necessarily get full-on hit, but some of her friends did.
And who told you that? Or was it her friends told? How'd you find out?
I went and I ran down and I saw her.
Okay, so you saw her.
Yep, I saw her.
You talked to her?
Yeah. I saw her and I asked her, did you get hit? And she said, barely. She got essentially barely nicked by the car, and she actually got spun around. So either by a window or just side, barely good side swipe.
So, obviously, where do you think you end up finding her?
I find her pretty much right around here.
So pretty much Main and Barstow right there?
Yeah.
And then, did you ever see the vehicle after that? I mean, or once it passed you, you never saw it again?
Once it passed me, I never saw it. I was already I was getting my wife and the kid in the car and making sure they were safe first, and then went back to get her.
Is there anything else you think that you know of?
that's pretty much what happened in my eyes.
Okay, all right. You weren't recording it or anything like that, were you? Okay, was your wife recording it that you know of? No? So, had Sasha already passed you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's probably 50 to 80 yards down
Okay.
from us.
All right. Okay. Well then, and you said you have more family in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you get back to your family now, Bert. I thank you very much for your time.
Thanks.
Detective Aurelio Serrano, reference IR 21-47493. I'm in room 161 at City Hall with Junior and Elizabeth. Okay. So, our parade was on the 21st. What time did you guys, I guess, get to Magellan's?
We got there, it was a little before 4, because the parade started at 4. So it was about 3:45, I'd say.
Okay, so about 3:45 p.m. And it was you two,
Our friend Anna
Anna
and Melinda.
and Melinda, and then Amanda, Mariana, after they finished in
Yes.
the parade. Okay. All right, 3:45 p.m. Okay. What time, ballpark best guess, what time did Amanda and Mariana join you guys?
I would say about 4:15, right around a little after 4. by the
Okay.
time. Yeah, because they were in the beginning of the parade, so.
Okay. All right, and then just walk me through exactly what you saw.
Like I said, we were just sitting there watching the parade, and we heard some screaming. I heard screaming coming down from east down Main Street, and when I turned to look, I saw the red SUV swerve over to the south side of the road in front of Yamashita, and strike a lady that was there. I wasn't sure if she was in the parade or not in the parade, but I saw him hit her. She flew up and fell off the car, and then he went ahead like 50 feet, not even maybe, to that next building, Curry, and hit another guy, and he went flying. And
Was that guy part of the parade or by somebody watching?
that I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't say if I know he was. I know his back was to the car, so I don't know if he was in the parade or not, though.
Okay. So he hit the second person. You said the first one was a female?
Yes.
And the second one?
Was a man.
Was a man.
Yeah.
Could you tell with the female, younger, older?
She was older.
Older?
Yes.
Okay. And the male, younger, older?
Say 40s maybe.
Okay.
He didn't seem like he was too old.
Okay. Color hair? Or do you remember any of that stuff?
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
black, dark hair, I
Okay.
guess, but
Okay, so he hit this man near Curry.
yeah.
Okay, and what happened next with the SUV, the red SUV?
He just kept going. By that time, I had, everybody was running and scrambling, and I was trying to get my wife and everybody that was with us into Magellan's.
Okay.
Because I didn't know what was going on, but.
Okay.
And then I didn't see the car after that, but.
Okay.
I stopped seeing him, like, once he got to Maple Avenue.
Okay.
That's when I was more towards these guys trying to get them inside, so.
Okay. So the last time you saw the vehicle, was it still in the
It
roadway?
was still in that same lane. It was on the south side of Main Street heading west.
Okay. And then that's when you got everybody and took them inside. Okay. Can you describe the driver of the vehicle?
At the time I saw he was dark. I did see braids in his hair.
Okay. Dark meaning
Yeah, like Hispanic or black or.
Okay.
He
And
was dark complected.
okay.
Yes.
Dark complexion, you said braids.
Yeah.
Could you tell if there was anybody else in the vehicle?
No. I didn't think there was,
Okay.
but I didn't really look.
Okay. So he was on the south side of the road, you were on the north side of the road.
Yes.
When you saw him, were you looking through the windshield, through the side? Through the side?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when I got a good shot of him. After he hit the first lady,
Okay.
I was kind of kitty corner, so I could just see the windshield, but I was focused on the lady. And then when he went by, that's when I could see straight through the passenger window.
Okay. And where was his head? Where was his head? Was he looking straight ahead to the
He was
side?
Straight ahead.
Okay.
No expression. He had one hand on the steering wheel, like he was like on a Sunday drive.
Okay.
But he wasn't. There was no brakes, no nothing. It was just straight through.
Okay. Would you say, as far as the speed of the vehicle, did it seem like a constant speed? Was he?
I kind of I thought it was a constant speed. I mean, I could tell he was going faster than 25.
Okay.
But I mean, like I said, there was no brakes. It was just straight through, like nothing.
Okay. Okay. Anything else that you could, as far as a description, or anything that stood out, whether it was about the vehicle or the person driving the vehicle?
No, not really. I mean, other than already having the dent on the, car before he got to that lady.
Okay, so before he hit the lady,
Yeah.
the vehicle was already...
It was already dented.
Where?
On the hood.
The hood?
Yeah, like probably more towards the driver's side. It looked like, I think. I mean, because I was looking at it at an angle, so it was
Okay.
hard to tell what.
And then again, the vehicle kept going west, and the last time you saw it was...
He was entering where Maple passed. Where Maple
Yeah.
comes off of there.
So just past Maple as the last time you saw the vehicle, because you guys were
Yeah.
getting inside. Okay. When you guys were inside, was there any talk, I'm assuming there were other people besides you guys?
Yeah.
Was there anybody else who maybe you overheard, or, I've got video, I've got pictures, anything like that? Was there any discussion like that inside?
No, when we were going inside,
Okay.
I heard somebody say that there were gunshots.
Okay.
And that's why I was like, we need to get in there, and
Okay.
we went in there, and everybody was just kind of freaking out,
Okay.
wondering what happened.
Okay. How long were you guys inside?
We were probably in there for 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah, my daughter Amanda was on the phone. I don't know if she was trying to get a hold of Monica, but Monica had ended up calling me
Yeah,
Okay.
and telling us, that
to get out of
to
there.
get out of there because someone drove through there. And
Okay.
She was trying to reach us before, she didn't know that it had already happened.
Okay. All right. So you guys were in there 10 minutes and then you guys left?
yeah,
or?
we ended up leaving.
Okay. Did you have any contact with any officers or any of the
No.
CSOs, anybody that night?
No.
Okay, you guys just got out of there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
took-
piled into one car, we
took-
left everybody else's car
Yeah,
down
because their
there.
cars were parked.
Okay. Did you guys, Magellan has a back door, did you guys go out the back door?
Yes.
Okay, into lot 3?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, we were parked in the, what is it lot called? Across from where they have the fresh market.
Okay.
We were parked in there.
Okay, yeah. So you guys didn't see anything on the street after you went inside?
I mean, other than people running out to try to help
Okay.
the people.
All right. That's actually probably hopefully the best for everyone.
Yeah, I don't know, I told her I felt bad because I didn't.
Nobody can second guess themselves, you know. I mean, that's just it's one of those things that, you know, you gotta take care. You gotta take care. So, and I mean, you wouldn't want to further expose your granddaughter to something like that. So, okay. Was there anything else from the time that this all started till you guys left that we haven't discussed as far as anything? Whether it's the vehicle, the person driving, something else that you noted?
No, I mean, other than seeing that first lady
Okay.
laying there, you know.
Okay.
She was having a hard time breathing.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
that was about it.
Please keep the victims and witnesses in your thoughts and prayers. I have included a link to the Waukesha Community Foundation Fund if you would like to learn how you can support the victims impacted by this tragedy. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.